How we doing, everyone? I'll be Weisfogel coming to you with today's Happiest Dentist tip. And today is all about goals. As we wrap up 2018 and we're about to start 2019, what are you doing and what are you doing to prepare for the year 2019? Do you have an idea in your head? Do you have dreams? Do you have goals? And if you do, exactly how do you plan on reaching them? So here's part of the idea when it comes to goals. You can always say, well, my dream is to have $1 million dental practice. My dream is to have a $3 million dental practice, a $10 million, whatever it is. My dream is to have more time with my family. Your goals need to be written down. This is just fact of life. So I have to-do boards all over my office, including this big one in back of me here, which is there as a constant reminder of things that I need to do to help reach the goals that I want. What is it that I want for 2019? How am I going to prepare for it? First step is writing them down. And after you write them down, that's just part one. Second part is starting to visualize the pieces that need to go into place in order to make it happen. You can't just say, I want a $1 million dental practice, and then hope it happens because you said it. There has to be ideas that you start to put in place for what you're going to do differently for how to reach there. Start to think about exactly what that looks like. So if your dream is to do, let's say, $200,000 in production a month, start to think about what you need to do to get there. Can you do it with your current patient base? Can you do it just offering the procedures that you currently offer? If not, what are you going to do differently to make it so that becomes a reality? Are you going to advertise? Are you going to change your advertising? Are you tracking your advertising? Do you have the team in place to help you reach these goals? You know, there seems to be this part of dentists that is always proud of, I've had the same staff for 25 years, and my practice is doing exactly the same for the past 25 years, which could be okay if that's what you're happy with. But if you have business ambitions or different dreams of spending more time with your family and grabbing more vacation time, typically there needs to be some growth phase. One of the cardinal mistakes dentists make are waiting too long to sell their practice. Instead of selling it at the pinnacle, they have these practices with the same staff for 25 years. Unfortunately, the patients start to die out. And then there's not necessarily a plan in place to get you to the next level. If you're the cardinal rule of losing 20% of your patients is always going to be true, and you don't have a way to bring in 20% at least to replace it, you're not really going to get anywhere. So I'm challenging you today to A, write your goals. B, start to write some things that you might want to do differently. We've talked about writing the list of the things that you hate and getting rid of the bottom three and then watching your days change. Well, now I want to talk about what you need to write down in order to help you reach your goals. What are you willing to do differently? What are you willing to do that you weren't willing to do this year that is going to help you reach those dreams next year? It's an amazing phenomenon that happens. Today is December 19th. 2 weeks from today is really the first business day of the new year, January 2nd. And the opportunities to improve all of a sudden become immense. What I'm using this next 2 weeks is to plan out all of it. What am I prepared to do differently in 2019 to help my businesses grow? What am I prepared to do to reach that next level? For me, it's the planning is in the details, and putting the team in place is the details, and making sure the right team is there, and making sure you have the right mentors and coaches. All of it is so important. We do this every single day in the Happiest Dentist with all of our clients. So if this is something that you want to talk to us about, feel free to give us a call. If not, just write down your goals. Start to picture them. Start to picture exactly what it looks like. Start to write down the things that you need to do to get there, and by the way, write it everywhere. Keep it everywhere you can see it, and then watch it come true. There's today's Happiest Dentist tip for you. See you guys tomorrow.